Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm Sarala and welcome to something brand new. Welcome to Digicel Stars. This is a new show with new opportunities to showcase the exceptional talent we have right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Tonight, we're going to introduce you to our 4 mentors. Now, these mentors are the key to the show. They will choose who they want on their team and coach and guide them through the competition on their path to become the Digicel star. There are 3 ways you can enter Digicel Stars. First, you can call our auditions line at 2462. Second, you can download the Digicel Stars BlackBerry app from the Digicel Facebook page. Or third, you can come to our open auditions at Fiesta Plaza Movietown, Port of Spain on Saturday, October 20th between the hours of 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. So, just who is it that we're charging with selecting and developing the best undiscovered musical talent in Trinidad and Tobago? Well, tonight you're going to meet all 4 of our mentors. Let's start with our gospel mentor. With over 17 years experience in the music industry, her smooth execution and lilting alto can be heard throughout the Caribbean, United Kingdom, and even as far as Ghana. Vanessa Briggs.
I started vocal training at the age of, I think, 11. And so I started with Sir Lingerton's. He had a choir called Youth Pulse Academy back then. And so I stayed there for about 4 or 5 years. And there I began doing solos and stuff. I think it opened a different door for me, seeing how it was done internationally. And so he would take us to various studios. We went to Sound Basin. I think that was Robert Amar then, and opened us up to a whole lot of other studios. And from then, there was this guy that I went to school with named Sherwin Gardner. He had a studio, he was singing and stuff, and he was like, Vanessa, come by, just let me hear some stuff. And I was very shy, very, very, very shy, introverted. And so Sherwin had this beat that he did, and so we started, experimenting with it. I started singing at school as well, if they had shows, graduation ceremonies, but I don't think I realized that I actually had an ability to sing. I just sang. Once you start performing, of course, doors open. So people start asking for you to come by, and come perform at their shows. And so I started opening for, the first major show I think was with Helen Baylor. That was years ago with Sterling. We did backgrounds, and I remember my heart just racing. And I was like, oh my God, look at people. I'd never seen so many people before. And so I started there. And then from there, I think I did my first single, which was a song called Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda. It was an experiment, really. So the beat was doom, 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 so dancehall. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, I was going to die. Jesus came into my life. Holy Spirit held me back. Now my mind is right on track. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, I was going to die. Jesus came into my life. Holy Spirit held me back. Now my mind is right on track. That's basically shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it's dancehall, straight dancehall. Probably about 2-3 years into that, I went to Dominica to do a workshop, and I started singing the song, just thinking, nobody knew the song, and the mass was just singing the song, and I was like, where did they hear the song? Because I think I didn't understand the music industry much then, But from there, I think I realized, wait, no, this could really do something. Last year, 2011, was when I think it was a pivotal point in my life, because it was the first time I actually did a stage play. So what he did was created a stage play based on my album, and the theme song, Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda.
So, you think that you're the only one who has ever thought about committing suicide or giving up or giving in? What did you want, Mary? Hadn't it been for God, my ministry and my mission, I would have been dead.
So we did a play at 2 theaters, the Broadway Theater and the Crescent Theater in Birmingham. And it was sold out, and I think it was I think I saw my music differently, but throughout the years, even though I've been singing, there was something in me that just kind of pulled me toward teaching. I love teaching music. 3, 4. Okay, hold your breath. Take a breath before. 2, 3, 4. I sing gospel basically because I grew up doing choirs and, you know, the usual story. So it's easy to kind of stay there. And so I think because it's a lifestyle, it's not, I'm not the persona that would, you know, go on a stage and, you know, just, I don't know, let go and like, yeah. I could teach it. You know, I could teach it to an extent, but it's not my persona, you know what I mean? So gospel is easiest to do because I guess the relationship I have with God, that's basically all I can say. And because of how, as I said, my life has been, and I've seen firsthand how God has really been the only thing that I really have and still have. I mean, everybody has a story, every single person, you know, and your story, I think, molds you. And so I'm not regretful at all because I've had a really, really good support system. My grandparents, you know, my aunts, my uncles, they were really good support systems. So those, and they're all Christians as well. So I think that even, you know, compounded the need or the natural instinct to just, you know, stay. Hello Trinidad and Tobago, my name is Vanessa Briggs, mentor for the gospel genre in the Digicel 2012 competition. Come on down to the auditions, I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
Remember, if you want to be on Vanessa's team, call her right now on 2462. If our team likes what they hear, well, you'll go straight to the front of the queue at our auditions on Saturday, October 20th at Fiesta Plaza Movie Town. Now, our mentors and their assistants will also be out and about scouting for people with exceptional talent. And hey, if they find you, you'll get a fast pass, which will also take you straight to them on auditions day. Now, our next genre is Caribbean sound. If you like anything from reggae to calypso, from parang to maybe dancehall, well, this is your category. And the man who will be mentoring you to the top is established and well-loved music producer Johnny Gonzalez.
I just love the music business. I mean, I started playing at home, and then, you know, I started working out with other musicians, and, you know, it's just a natural progress from there. Just love the music business. Realized, though, that after I got out of Second Image and started producing, that there was a desperate need in Trinidad and Tobago for someone to guide and market the music, because there was no marketing of music at all. We just had a lot of talent and no avenues by which to take it forward. So I kind of took a back burner, and in between the production, got into marketing, got into understanding how the industry worked, how people license music, how people, you know, sign production deals. And, you know, we didn't have a proper all-around understanding of the business. At the end of the day, it's all about making money, and, you know, people think, oh, they're going to sign me because I'm talented. You could be talented, but if you don't have what it takes to make money for the record label, they're not going to budge. First groups that I had was a group called Frantic, which of course Glenda, who judges with us, was one of my first lead vocalists at that time. And I also went on to start the group Second Image, which with Joey Ningwai, which everyone knows, Jump on the Counter 4, which was a big road march hit internationally. And of course Golo, which is still being played today as one of the big chutney singles, and Poison, which was the theme song for the group Poison, which was a big soca hit in its day. Well, of course, from Second Image, I started my own production company, Jogo Productions, where of course I worked with Chasu, and both of us produced many of the top hits that, you know, in the Caribbean at that time. I Hey, Chasu,
what's up,
what's
man?
going on? Good to
Yeah,
see you. Good
same
to
here,
see you. Anyhow, Chasu is a real partner of mine. We've gone back a long way in music
Many
business.
years, many years.
Yeah. And well, of course, Chasu and I produced many hits in Jogo Productions in our day, starting with Rock Your Body with Denise Belfon and Ghetto Flex and H2O Flow with Harmony.
The All-Star Show.
The All-Star Show with Ataclan, Bungie, KMC.
Ghetto Flex. Yeah.
Those
That was actually the introduction to
those were the days. Those were the days.
Bungie, yeah, definitely.
Anyhow,
Good days. Yeah.
well, Chasu, you know I trust you completely, and this new television series, Digicel Stars, I mean, there's a lot at stake here, big money, and you know the kind of music that I'm looking for. You know the kind of performances that I'm looking for. Of course, I'm dealing with the Caribbean category.
Yeah.
And just between you and me, Glenda out for me. So you know,
Glenda.
Yeah,
Watch out.
So you know my standards. You know what I'm looking for.
Definitely.
I want you to, when you get outside, then we're not just looking at voice. I'm looking at commercialism as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So when you get out there, I want to see the performance, the whole package, and something that will make it stand out a little different.
Definitely.
I don't want just somebody coming and mimicking what we've seen before.
And the future, not just the yesterday, the present.
Yeah. So we're gonna mash them up.
Definitely.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gonzalez, and I'm the mentor for the Caribbean song category for a new television series called Digicel Stars. I want you to come out in your numbers this week because there's a lot of money at stake. So if you sing soca, reggae, chutney, or dancehall, we need to see you. Be there.
We've met two of our great mentors here on Digicel Stars, but there are two more to come. We'll be right back, but here's a quick reminder on how to enter.
Do you have that extraordinary star quality? Do you have what it takes to make it to the top? Now you have the chance with Digicel Stars. Can you sing gospel, pop, R&B, or Caribbean sound? Or do you and your crew have all the right dance moves? Then let one of our mentors help you be the best you can be. Enter by calling 2462 or by using the Digicel Stars BlackBerry app. Or come to our open auditions on Saturday, October 20th at Fiesta Plaza, Movietown, Port of Spain from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. There's $500,000 in prizes to be won, so don't delay. Call 2462 right now. Digicel Stars, exclusively on CNC3.
Welcome back to Digicel Stars, the new show for discovering Trinidad and Tobago's talent. It's brought to you in association with BlackBerry, Liat, and The Guardian newspaper. You can watch it right here only on CNC3. So you've already met Vanessa Briggs, our gospel mentor, and Johnny Gonzalez, our Caribbean sound mentor. Now it's time to introduce our pop and R&B mentor. If you think you're going to be the next pop star, then the person you have to impress is musical director, voice coach, jazz artist, Glenda Collins.
Why are you all talking back there? My mother will tell you that I came out of the womb singing. The doctor said I was screaming, but she said I was singing because from the time I think I knew myself, I was singing. I had my first performance at the age of 7 on the Auntie K show. That was such a while back. My second performance, major performance, was at the Vienna Music Festival. I think I was 14, and I was singing with my choir, Holy Name Convent, the combined choirs of Holy Name Convent and Purity choirs. And so my journey in music has been lifetime. From then till now. I got my degree in music eventually, so I am vocal performance major at Boston University, and I've always made music my life.
I was performing in Trinidad at the Trinidad Theatre Workshop at a play I had produced with some friends of mine called Ways of Hope. And on our final night of the performance, Derek Walcott came to the performance. And he didn't come to me after the show directly. He went to the producers and said, fabulous play, that was really, really good. Why do you all have that girl miming on stage? So they were saying, what girl miming on stage? Yes, that girl. Why you all have that girl miming on stage? He said, there's no miming in the show. Everybody is singing in the show. That girl was singing? That girl was singing? Are you sure that girl was singing? Because it sounded like she was miming to me. Anyhow, it took them at least half an hour to convince him that I was not miming on stage. And he came backstage to meet me thereafter and asked me to come sing Tisbia in his World Award-winning play, Dream on Monkey Mountain and The Joker of Seville. And I went off on tour with Derek Walcott after that performance for 2 years, singing Tisbia. So that, to me, was my most memorable experience, having someone first think I was miming, and then just snap me up and take me on tour with them for 2 years.
Sakale, suku sampati, jinaki kripa, sakale suku sampati, jinaki kripa, sakale suku sampati.
I have great expectations from this show this year, because when I signed on to the show, actually I begged, pleaded, can I please coach the singers? I didn't come on just to be a judge of the show. I had approached Johnny the year before, having seen the show, and really fallen in love with the idea of it and the fact that these people were singing their hearts out, but I felt like they didn't have a lot of direction being given to them. So when I was asked to be judge on the show, I asked, can I please be I didn't use the word mentor. I said I really want to coach the singers, and they said okay, and I did the first year, but somehow the years after that didn't work out. So this year, when they said you guys get to be mentors and you get to choose 4 people and you get to help them with their craft through this process, I was happy, because that's my thing. I just want to give back more than just sitting there and saying, okay, well, you should do this, you should do that, but then be able to show them and help them and how to do it. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So Johnny's saying he's coming to test me or to bring his game or whatever. I'm telling him that this is what I do daily. I coach singers daily. So if I can't bring a winner from this show, from doing what I do daily, then something was seriously wrong. Bring it, Johnny. Hi, this is Glenda, and I am the mentor for the pop and R&B genre of Digicel Stars this year. I'm inviting you all to come down and audition at Movietown Fiesta Plaza next Saturday. So please, come out in your numbers, and I'm looking for you there.
Now in Trinidad and Tobago, we all know how to dance, or at least we think we know how to dance. But who is the best dancer or dance crew out there? Well, we're going to find out right here on Digicel Stars. As our mentor for dance, we have Trinidad-based performance artist and choreographer, Dave Williams.
When you've been dancing for 27 years of your life, that's longer than a lot of people have been alive. You get confused about where you started. And even where you started, you've told the story so many times, it becomes like, is that the truth? I wonder if that, it starts to get fuzzy and dodgy. So, but I started 27 years ago with Noble Douglas, and we're here now at the Noble Douglas Studios. My most memorable moments was probably performing to an audience in Moscow, the size of the population of Trinidad and Tobago. And it's a record size audience for the 200th anniversary of Moscow. And what was interesting is that you can see 1.4 million people, or you can see them as not that many. You can see them and perform to all of them one time. What am I looking to see in the auditions and from the people that we select? besides talent, because I've long learned that talent is not that big a deal. You can make talent. Some people are born with it, but you can make it and you can mold it. But it's really spirit, because I think we need our artists to come out and not just shine, but make a difference. Because I find we, as a society, we get a little, yeah. And I think it's the job of the artist to put themselves in our community and show something, and that's very important. So spirit and discipline, I think that's what I would like to see, people that work hard, and we need to see that. A lot of young people, our whole Trinity Tobago civilization, we need to see people doing exceptionally well, doing amazing things that are born out of hard work and discipline. A lot of people assume that great things can come from a little bit of work, and I think we need to get back to that. And art and dance is hard work. Dance and arts as a whole, it's an interesting option for people to take, to decide that you want to be an artist, and some people feel that it's inside of them and you can't decide any other way, but you are. A lot of artists around the world, for want of a better word, struggle, and it's because the job you have to do comes from inside of you every time. Every time you have to put your soul out in the public for the public to judge you and your ability and what you have to say. So it's a strange field to choose, because you're always up for criticism, but that's art. It's a critical process where people look and they're looking at you for what they see and what they hear, and that's art. It's critical, so you have to put yourself out, take the knocks or take the kudos. It's something that we have to kind of get used to, that it's a calling. It's something you do out of love for what you have to contribute, to say to other people, to open people's eyes, to make things from where there was nothing. So I won't promise anybody getting into art that maybe they will be rich with money, but you can have really wonderful, live really rich lives. The arts have been struggling in Trinidad, but there are a lot of us that live richly, that live well. I am Dave Williams, the dance mentor for Digicel Stars 2012. We're looking for dancers for my team. Come on down and see if you can get by me.
That's all for this special preview show of Digicel Stars. Remember, auditions are this weekend, Saturday, October 20th at Fiesta Plaza, Movietown, Port of Spain, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're expecting to see the best of Trinidad and Tobago's talent there. But remember, you can do your audition by phone and possibly go straight to the top of the list by calling 2462 right now. We'll be back next Sunday right here on CNC3 with our auditions. And from there on, well, the fun will begin. Until then, I'm Sarala, and I'll leave you with these messages from our mentors. Thank you for joining us on the special preview show of Digicel Stars.
Hello Trinidad and Tobago, my name is Vanessa Briggs, mentor for the gospel genre in the Digicel 2012 competition. Come on down to the auditions, I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gonzalez, and I'm the mentor for the Caribbean song category for a new television series called Digicel Stars. I want you to come out in your numbers this week because there's a lot of money at stake. So if you sing soca, reggae, chutney or dancehall, we need to see you. Be there.
Hi, this is Glenda, and I am the mentor for the pop and R&B genre of Digicel Stars this year. I'm inviting you all to come down and audition at Movietown Fiesta Plaza next Saturday. So please come out in your numbers, and I'm looking for you there.
I am Dave Williams, the dance mentor for Digicel Stars 2012. We're looking for dancers for my team. Come on down and see if you can get by me.
Do you have that extraordinary star quality? Do you have what it takes to make it to the top? Now you have the chance with Digicel Stars. Can you sing gospel, pop, R&B, or Caribbean sound? Or do you and your crew have all the right dance moves? Then let one of our mentors help you be the best you can be. Enter by calling 2462 or by using the Digicel Stars BlackBerry app. Or come to our open auditions on Saturday, October 20th at Fiesta Plaza, Movietown, Port of Spain from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. There's $500,000 in prizes to be won, so don't delay. Call 2462 right now. Digicel Stars, exclusively on CNC3.